Assalamu alaikum, grade 7. Welcome again to the biology session. Today, inshallah, we're gonna start lesson number 5 in this chapter number 7. Actually, this is the end of this chapter, and you can remember this chapter was talking about the especially in nervous system. And today, inshallah, we're going to explain some substance that affecting for bad effects and harmful effects in your body, especially in nervous system. So the title for today: alcohol and other drugs. What's the meaning of alcohol and other drugs? What's the effects and bad effect and different effect between the different kinds of drugs? That's what we're talking about today, inshallah. And you can see in this is picture the some medicines that consider of drugs, and this is liquid called alcohol, and alcohol that kind of drugs. Before we starting the lesson today, we can watch this video that explain the effect for drugs in human body.
Perfect timing. Can you take this up to PC? Stop there. Stop. 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 Brian, what are you doing? What the hell's going on?
I don't know, I just got dizzy, I'm sorry.
What's wrong with you, mate?
I don't know, I'm not feeling too good. I must have blacked out or something.
You obviously can't drive. Max, you right to drive?
Yeah, sure.
Scoot over and let Max drive. Now I want you to get this lot up to base 60 and then help the guys unload at 73. You're not going to drop anything, are you,
I'm
Brian?
not gonna drop anything.
So you can imagine what the drugs can do in your body, in human body. Drugs that can make a damage for all the process and activities in your body and damage the nervous system. So in the beginning, or in the step number 1 today, how does drugs or drug abuse affect the body? What's the meaning of drug and what's the meaning of drug abuse? Drug is any chemical taken in your body that causes changes in a person's body and behavior, activities and behavior. So drugs that chemical, any chemical substance that causes change in your body, activities and behavior. Again, all of you now should know what's the meaning of drugs. Drugs is the chemical substance causing change in your body, activities and behavior. We have 3 examples of drugs: medicines, alcohol, marijuana. That's different kind of drugs. Medicines have a good effect or benefit effect for human body when the human have some diseases, and bad effect when taken illegally to make some bad affecting like drugs. Alcohol, chemical substance causing some bad effect in your body, and marijuana as well. So the deliberate use of a drug for non-medical purpose or using for illegal drug is drug abuse. So this is definition of drug abuse. Drug abuse, that's meaning using the drug for non-medical purpose or illegal. So using the drug or medicine, alcohol, marijuana, any kinds of drug, using the drug medical in non-medical purpose or illegal, that's called drug abuse. And drug abuse that's dangerous because it immediately affects in your brain and other parts of nervous system, and as well other parts of your body. And most abused drugs can change a person's mind and feelings. That's what we watching in the last video, and affect the way the brain embraces information from the senses, and that make a damage for the activities that occur in nervous system and damage the all nervous system processes. So we have here different kinds of terms in drug abuse. People taking a drug regularly may develop a tolerance for it. Tolerance is a state in which a drug user needs more and more needs a drug to produce the same effect. Tolerance can cause a person to take a large amount of drug, and this is called overdose. Again, tolerance that case when the persons that need a more of drug, when the persons that need more of drug and take a large amount of drug, each kind of drug, that's called overdose. And repeated drug use can causing or that's result in addiction. An addiction that a new phenomenon in drug abuse, that's meaning in which the body becomes physically depending on a drug. So when the body that's physically depending on the drug, that's called addiction. Withdrawal is an adjustment period that occurs when a person stops taking a drug on which the body depends. So when the person stops taking the drug, that's called withdrawal. And you can watch this video that's for man that absorb the effects for or bad effects or harmful effects for you. This is body or this is man after and before the drug abuse. So you can watch the effects or bad effects for drugs for the skin in the face. Oh, this is now. Okay, you can going to step number one, number two in this is lesson. And before going to step number two, you can answer yourself this is question: are drugs really that bad for you or not? Before going to answer yourself, you can open your book, page number 244, and read this is table well and deeply. This is table talking about the some materials or substance, chemical substance, and different kinds of drugs like marijuana, nicotine, alcohol, cocaine, and some materials like drugs and tramadol. That's different kind, and that's causing two kinds of effects: short term and long term. You can read it well and deeply. After that, you can answer yourself: are drugs really that bad for you or not? After you're reading and you answer yourself, you can going to the next step, or step number 2 in this session. What are some commonly abused drugs? So, some common abused drugs as or are number 1 marijuana and depressants and stimulants, inhalants and hallucinogens and steroids. Number 1, marijuana, that's kind of smoking like tobacco, and depressants that can affect for activity, so slowing down the activity of your central nervous system. Stimulants that affecting responsible for speed up your body process. Inhalants alter mood, and the hallucinogens that can make the people see and hear things that are not really there, like some medicines like tramadol or steroids. Anabolic steroids, that synthetic chemical similar to same hormones in your body, natural hormones produce in your body, so that can make the same effect of your natural hormones. So that's some commonly drugs you can classify the drugs for. This is main part, and this is the end of this lesson. This is last point, that's talking about the alcohol. How does alcohol abuse harm the body? Actually, what's meaning alcohol? Alcohol, that substance, colorless liquid that found in drinks such as beer, wine, and whiskey. It's also used in products such as perfumes and cleaning fluids. Actually, alcohol, that's important chemical substance in chemistry that have a different effect. Beneficial effects for human, for perfumes or products, something or cleaning fluids, and the harmful effects for the alcohol that can make change the mind of the human and damage the brain cell and your liver. So a powerful depressant, alcohol, that's a powerful depressant and consider of flammable materials, that's ability to fire. And alcohol is quickly absorbed in your digestive system, all parts in your digestive system, often causing blurred visions, that unclearly visions, and change in your heart rate, heart beating, and blood pressure, and that's causing some diseases, what we know it, like arteriosclerosis or something like that. And alcohol abuse can cause destruction of your brain cells and liver cells. It can also lead to addictions and emotionally dependence. It can result alcoholism. Alcoholism, that's phenomena that's found in alcohol abuse, that's meaning or that's disease in which a person is physically addiction to and emotionally dependent on alcohol. So you can leave it or leave the alcohol, and this is person uh, called alcoholism. So that's all for today for this session. I hope you understand what I said and read the lesson again more. Today we're talking about the drugs, different kinds of drugs and different effects or bad effects for this different kind of drugs like marijuana, smoking, like nicotine, tobacco, and different medicines and alcohol, and difference in effects and bad effects for nervous system, all your body systems, and that's harmful for the human body and especially in nervous system. So thank you for listening. Study all. Any question, send me in WhatsApp, and goodbye.